Actually, I don't know how to.
Duckling.
Yeah. It's sad. Hi guys, today I'm gonna read the Ugly Duckling, and yeah, it was a lovely sunny day in the farmyard and all the animals were out with their babies. Mother duck sat contentedly on her 6 eggs. I love babies, she thought, and soon mine will be hatching out. I can't wait. Enjoy your rest while you can, cackled Mother Hen when they hatch. You want to have a minute to yourself? These are the 6 eggs, and in this one, you will see what's going to be there. The very next morning, one of the small dark eggs started to crack. Then another little beaks began to appear. One by one, tiny damp ducklings pushed their way out of the shells. But at the end of the afternoon, 5 little ducklings were peeping and waddling around. But the 6th egg hadn't opened. It was bigger than the others and pale green, not dark. Mother Duck was puzzled. Whatever is the matter? Asked the other ducks. And here are the black eggs. Cztení. And this is the green. Naty. So big, not fire. What? Did you allow to open? Yes. The very next day there was a loud cracking noise, and the egg began to wobble. Long cracks appeared in the shell, and a large brown beak poked out, followed by a big dark head and a huge clumsy body. Well, I never, said Mother Duck. You don't look at all like You don't look at all like the others. I mean, this is broken. They are yellow and you are dark. They are little round and you are big and awkward. Still, you are my baby, so I will love you every bit as much as them. I don't know why this is. But the other ducklings were unkind to the new arrival. What an ugly duckling, they cried. He is big and clumsy. Look how dark he is. Not a pretty yellow at all. And he eats too much. He's so big. Let's not play with him. And all the ducklings hid from the ugly duckling. He's like standing there and then he's gone. Yeah, I know it's broken. He was so lonely that he decided to see if he could find better friends elsewhere, and waddled off down the lane. He searched for weeks but could not find a single friend. Eventually, he found a sheltered lake. I'll just rest here while he thought, popped his head under his wing and went to sleep. He was woken from his dreams by a loud bang. There was a sudden panting, and a large dog pushed its head out of the reeds. It looked down its nose and at the ugly duckling. I'm collecting dirt that my master has shoved. It complained. But I won't bother you. You're much too strong. Here is the ugly duckling. And this is the dog. Let's go. The ugly duckling hid himself as best as he could in the long grass and waited for all the noise to die down. As soon as it was quiet again, a family of geese landed on the water. "Hello," the ugly duckling called out. "May I join your games?" "I don't think so," the geese replied, looking down their bills. You do look odd. And it's not odd. You do look odd, and you're very stupid. Sitting there, you'll be caught by a fox if you're not very careful, or you'll freeze to death in the winter. The ugly duckling felt more lonely than ever. One cold morning, he became aware of a pair of yellow eyes looking at him through the reeds. "Hello," he said. Will you be my friend?" "Not me," said the fox. "You're too ugly, but let me take a closer look." And he opened his mouth and bared his teeth. Without thinking, the ugly duckling spread his wings and flopped. And before he knew it, he was up in the air. He flopped and flopped again and left the fox far behind. And this is the fox, and this is the yellow eyes, and this is the bunny. And the bunny's going and some fox. Weeks passed and the weather began to get warmer. One sunny morning, the ugly duckling found himself next to a big frog sitting on a lily pad. "You're friendly," said the frog. "A lot of animals won't play with me because they said I'm ugly. But you seem so happy," puzzled the duckling. "Of course," said the frog. "I'm from a big family of frogs. We're all shaped and sizes of frog, but we all stick together. You belong to someone too. You just have to find them." And here are the lizard and froggies. One sunset, the duckling looked up into the sky to see a string of birds flying overhead. They were beautiful, pure white with long, graceful necks, orange beaks, and strong wings. "They are flying so high," thought the little ugly duckling sadly. "If only they were my family." And they are flying. And here they are floating, flying, and then the next morning there was the sound of splashing from the lake. The ugly duckling looked out to see 3 beautiful white birds landing on the blue water. To his amazement, they greeted him warmly. "Where have you been hiding?" they asked. "Why didn't you come away with us for the winter? Are you all right?" "No one had ever asked me that before," he replied sadly. "No one wants to play with me, with an ugly duckling." "What are you talking about?" they asked. "You're not a duckling. You're a swan like us. Look at your reflection." The ugly duckling looked down into the water and saw him, to his amazement, that he was no longer dark and awkward. He was the purest white with a burning orange beak and the beautiful black eyes. He beat his wings and rose into the air, gracefully circled the lake and landed with a majestic splash. Here you can see the reflections. Nice. But this looks better in the water. And this is the end because this is broken. The ugly duckling was so happy in his new family, listening to their stories and joining in their games. He recognized Mother Duck swimming along with a new brood of ducklings. "Look," he said, "I'm not an ugly duckling anymore. I'm a swan." She looked at him with love. "However big you grow," she said, "you'll always be a little duckling to me." That's the end. I like this book. It's nice.
It's nice?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's like sad at the beginning, but at the end, it's like happy that he has his own family. So guys, if you like this video, like and subscribe. Good night. Bye.